Hello fellow tankers, this is Dauntless, and I'm going to be playing my 113 again on the map Fjords. I know I have another replay of this, but this turned out a little bit differently, so I just wanted to show it off. I'm going to be playing again my 113, the tier 10 Chinese heavy tank, and I'm going to be spawned again on the western flank. Now, the 113 is a really fast tank, so I do like to play it like a medium, and if you look at the teams, they don't have a lot of medium tanks, meaning that if I take the medium tank flank in this vehicle, I'll be able to really bully them. So I'm just going to get the game started really quick. I don't want to bore you with too much analysis here. It's pretty straightforward. They have a lot of heavy tanks and tank destroyers, meaning they're probably going to be down in this little peninsula here, or alternatively camping here. I asked my team in the very beginning to take the hill with me, and I fully expect the support of my Batchat, the Leopard, and possibly, you know, the light tanks. I know we have some tank destroyers that will be able to support me from afar, but I know that being one out of 3 top tier tanks in this game, and I'm just expecting to run into the type, or the T62A, maybe the KR, Patton, the Mutts, T44, you know, some low tier vehicles. I'm not really too worried about running into lot, and because I'm going to be behind this hill, there's really nothing that can get me from my flank. I'm going to be able to point my frontal armor towards them, and I'm going to just be able to have a great game. Now, if you look at our team, a lot of vehicles are just sitting in the middle, and you'll actually get this a lot. I was actually shocked because we do have the superior team, but everyone is just sitting there, and I'm asking for help. You know, our IS-6 is saying negative, he's not going to help me. Our Scorpion is telling me to fall back, but I guess I have to live up to my name in this situation. The Mutts is the first tank that is lit up on the hill, and I'm able to put a nice shot into him. Unfortunately, the gun depression kind of trolled me there. I drove forward just a little too far, and my gun was elevated. And I guess this Batchat is trying to help me or something, but he just rushes forward trying to get the kill on that Mutts. And this is where I feel like, I hate to say, bad players and autoloaders do not mix, because they get so antsy and so anxious to unload their clip and, you know, kill a tank, that they forget that it takes time to unload their clip. They have no armor, and that they are going to be wasting their HP for nothing. We traded a Batchat for a Mutts, which was a very, very bad trade if you ask me, and I could have really used his help. Now, I have this E1. He is the only one brave enough to come up here and push with me, while my entire team sits below and just kind of does nothing. Now, I'm just using my good upper plate armor and turret armor to troll these guys here. There's really no way they can pen me unless they hit my commander's hatch. And I'm just driving back as my gun reloads, and when my gun's fully reloaded, I pull forward, put a shot in, and then just back up. I've already bounced 1,000 damage, and the DPM of this tank is quite nice, and I'm able to already rack up 2,000 damage within the first couple minutes of the game. Now, it looks like our south is not doing too great, but we do have our horde of players pushing downward, and we are winning, so I'm not really worried. I guess if I am worried about anything, is that these guys are going to all rush me at once, and I'm just not going to have the DPM or HP to survive. Able to put a nice shot into that T62A's upper plate, and he really just seems dead set on just popping out and taking shots, and just, I mean, if he's going to do this, great. If I was him, the best thing I could do is just push forward, ask my team to help, and, you know, get my flank, which would be the smart thing to do, because they have the number advantage here, and if they were able to take the two of us out, they could easily push down onto where our Scorpion is sitting and effectively turn this game around. But unfortunately, I guess they're not too bright, or fortunately for me anyway, they aren't too bright, and I'm just sitting here really just wasting time. I'm waiting for my guys to clean up down there so I can potentially either get some support or just slowly whittle away their health. I'm in no rush. They're not going to really be able to hurt me. I mean, that T62A just resorted to shooting HE at me because he bounced me so many times. It's actually pretty funny. If he actually aimed at my cupola, he would be able to pin it, but he just keeps shooting at my upper plate. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to pen the Type 60. I keep saying type. It's the T69 because I hit him at a really weird angle, and this T44 rushes me. I don't know what he was hoping to accomplish, but I guess kudos to him for being brave. And the T-62A comes around and tracks me, and unfortunately, he takes my track off right when I fired, and it swung my gun around to the point where I was not able to connect a shot with him. But my second one went in just fine, and the T-69 gets killed to RE1. And I'm very thankful that the T-69 was there, because I think it was his presence and his clip potential that kept those guys from pushing me. Again, I know this was kind of similar to the last replay of my 113 on Fjords, but I just want to show you the capabilities of this vehicle. You'll notice I bounced over 4,500 damage. I was able to get 5,000 damage in under 5 minutes of playing, and it really wasn't too stressful. Even though I was in like I had 5 different vehicles shooting at me at one time, it really didn't affect me very much. I was bouncing things all day long, hardly took any damage, and it was just a really fast and fun game. And if you struggle in the 113, I would highly recommend playing it like you would a T-62A or an Object 140, and you will have great success. Anyway, guys, hopefully you liked this replay. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a like down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more content like this in the future. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.